my name is Marcus, and I've been camping alone since I was 19. I was never scared of the dark. Never believed in anything I couldn't touch. What happened last October in the Boundary Waters changed that, and I haven't set foot in the woods since. I need to tell someone, so I'm telling you. I'd hiked in about 11 miles, way past the marked trails, to a small lake I'd camped at twice before. No other tents, no people, just me, my gear, and silence so deep you could hear the blood moving in your own ears. The first night, right before sunset, an old-timer passed my sight, the only soul I saw the entire trip. Graybeard, a pack older than me. He moved like the forest belonged to him. He stopped, looked at my tent, then at the black tree line behind it, and said something I'll never forget. "Son, out here at night, you'll hear things walking around your tent. Twigs snapping, slow steps in the leaves. That's normal. Deer, raccoons, whatever." He paused. "But if you ever hear something imitating a sound it shouldn't know," I woke to footsteps in the leaves, slow, circling, exactly like he said. I told myself, deer, just a deer. I lay still. The steps stopped near my head, on the other side of that thin nylon wall, maybe a foot from my face. Then I heard it, a phone ringing. My phone, my exact ringtone, coming from outside, from the ground, from the leaves, right where the footsteps had stopped. But my phone was dead, powered off, zipped in my bag against my chest. I could feel it there, cold, silent. The ringing stopped. Silence, long, suffocating. Then a voice, a woman's voice, soft, right against the fabric. "Marcus, your phone's ringing. Aren't you going to get it?" I hadn't told anyone my name out there, not the old man, no one. I didn't move, I didn't breathe. My hand found the flashlight, but I didn't turn it on. I remembered what he said. "It only works if you look." The voice came again, wrong now, too slow, stretched like a recording playing at half speed. "Marcus, unzip the tent." Then something pressed against the nylon, right beside my face. The shape of a hand, long, thin fingers, pushing the fabric inward until I could see the outline of every knuckle in the dark. It dragged down slowly, from the top of the tent to the ground. The sound of dry skin on nylon filled the whole tent. I clamped both hands over my mouth. I have never in my life stayed so still. The hand stopped at the zipper. And then, the worst part, my own voice from outside, right at the zipper, whispered, "It's okay. I already unzipped it." The zipper hadn't moved. I was staring right at it, closed, sealed. But my own voice out there said it again, softer. "I already unzipped it. Come out and see." I stayed frozen until the birds started at dawn. When the light finally came, I forced myself to unzip the tent. No footprints, no broken twigs, nothing, except one thing, set neatly on the ground, right where the ringing had come from. My phone, outside the tent, screen cracked, and still, somehow, powered on. I packed up and hiked out in record time, 11 miles, barely stopping. And on the trail out, I passed a ranger station I hadn't even noticed on the way in. I told the ranger everything, the old-timer, the warning, the voice. He went quiet. Then he walked to a board on the wall and pulled down a laminated photo. "This the man who warned you?" It was him, Graybeard, same old pack. My stomach dropped. "That's Walter Hensley," the ranger said. "He camped this exact site for 30 years. Knew these woods better than anyone. He paused. He went missing out here in 1987. They found his tent zipped from the inside, empty. His radio was sitting outside on the ground, still switched on. We don't let anyone camp that site anymore. I couldn't say a word, because I finally understood what Walter meant when he said, as long as you don't cross that line, you stay on the right side of it. He wasn't just warning me about the thing in the woods. He was warning me because he crossed it. And now he's the one who walks around the tents at night, making sure the next person doesn't make the same mistake he did. I never went back. But here's the part that keeps me up. 3 nights ago, my phone rang at 3 a.m. Unknown number. I almost didn't answer. It was my own voice on the other end, and it said, "You should have come out and looked, Marcus. Walter's been waiting." So if you're ever alone in a tent deep in the woods, and you hear something out there using a sound it shouldn't know, don't answer. And whatever you do, don't look.